Oh, did you guys see this? The DA requests special grand jury on Trump election inquiry. The prosecutor, Fannie T. Willis of Fulton County, Georgia, is investigating possible election interference by the former president and his allies. Wow. A district attorney in Atlanta on Thursday asked a judge to convene a special grand jury to help a criminal investigation into former President Donald J. Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. The inquiry is seen by legal experts as potentially perilous for the former president. The grand jury request from the district attorney in Fulton County, Fannie T. Willis, has been expected after crucial witnesses refused to participate voluntarily. A grand jury could issue subpoenas compelling those witnesses to provide information. The distinction of a special grand jury is that it would focus exclusively on the Trump investigation, while regular grand juries handle many cases and cannot spend as much time on a single one. The Georgia case is one of two active criminal investigations known to involve the former president and his circle. The other is the examination of his financial dealings by the Manhattan District. Yeah, good on them. I'm glad they're doing it. I don't know what it's going to do for anybody now, because there's already going to be distrust in the elections, and with all these new stupid restrictive voting laws, it's going to fuck it up for everybody. So we're already fucked. Yeah, I mean, great, do the investigations, but like in the end, Biden still won the election, right? Like, I do like that they're doing it. You know, maybe he'll have to like pay some financial penalties or something, but that's what like irritates me, is like he'll never spend a day in jail for the shit that he's done. You know, nothing like that. You just want to hurt the thing Trump loves the most, his legacy. But see, that just turns him more towards that conspiracy theory bullshit that he starts to perpetuate, you know, and you know, it's the deep state, they're all after me. However the fuck he talks. I can't talk like that, sleazebag. I'm not a good accent guy when I'm doing dabs. I'm not a good accent guy anyways, but, you know. Fuck it. No, I'm glad that they're doing it. I'm wondering what they think the impact's going to be. So the district attorney's office has received information indicating a reasonable probability that the state of Georgia's administration of elections of 2020, including the state's elections of the President of the United States, was subject to possible criminal disruptions. Ms. Willis wrote in a letter to Christopher S. Brasher, the Chief Justice of the Fulton County Superior Court. The letter was first reported in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Judge Brasher declined to comment. That is a crime. So there we go. There we go. We have made efforts to interview multiple witnesses and gather evidence, and a significant number of witnesses and prospective witnesses have refused to cooperate with the investigation absent a subpoena requiring their testimony. The inquiry is the only criminal case known to have been taken up by a prosecutor that focuses directly on Mr. Trump's effort to overturn the election. Is set to play out in a state taking center stage in the nation's battle over voting rights, and where a heated Republican primary for governor is testing Mr. Trump's strength as a kingmaker in the Republican Party. if we start trying presidents for crimes, what's next? War crimes? Hey, JJ, I mean, that could be a beautiful possibility, right? The inquiry centers on Mr. Trump's actions in the 2 months between his election loss and Congress's certification of the results, including a call he made to Brad Raffensperger, Georgia's Secretary of State, to pressure him to find 11,780 votes, the margin by which Trump lost the state. Ms. Willis said that Mr. Raffensperger was among those who had refused to cooperate without a subpoena. We already have cooperated, Mr. Raffensperger said in an interview with Fox News on Thursday. Any information that they've requested, we sent it to them. And if we're compelled to come before a grand jury, obviously we will follow the law and come before a grand jury and testify. I don't know why he would be dodgy about it. He actually did the right thing for the state of Georgia. Like, he despite actually being a Trumper, he stood up to Trump and said, no, like, I'm going to hold up the validity of the state's, presidential election, I found that admirable, Of course, presidents who knowingly commit war crimes should be tried for war crimes. I don't think that should be a secret, Yeah, Drucifer, if presidents can do anything with no limits, then we might as well be an oligarchy. For sure. I agree 100% with that. I don't think so. The national Bolshevists. But I knew if you were gonna drop in, you were gonna be bringing the heat, buddy. That's some good quality H2O. Next will be Jared from Subway or EDP. I mean, come on. Everybody voted for a guy who can't stop saying the N-word and sniffing people. I mean, his line's away. Well, there were two choices. Neither were great, Hate to say lesser evil, but in that circumstance, it was pretty dire. I know, like it was so wonderful with Donald, right? Every time I see those fucking Donald Trump 2024 stickers, I'm like, oh my god, you guys are fucking incessant. fucking nuts, dude. I met some guy's huge dumpster in a diaper sitting for interviews. Does have to repeat the same 40 words he knows. China. I just know he says China a lot. I'm in the Terror Dome. If anybody wants to chat. Ow. I can't say nothing. I illegally voted Biden twice because I knew what was going to happen. You naughty dog. Watch out for those cyber ninjas that get you. Yes. I think Hillary got the memo she hasn't wanted. Finally, yeah. I don't want us to have a woman president. I just want it to be a good president. It has to be like, shared values and shit.
Beta!
What's up, Lucy? How you doing? Katie Porter would be a step in the right direction. JJ, I love Katie Porter. I love watching her takedowns. Oh, the love for Katie Porter. Yeah. I'm stoned. And I ate too much and I took a nap, Lucy. You know that like feeling when you like definitely know you ate too much and you're like laying there and you know you shouldn't lay down, but you do it and you kind of roll around, you like sleep but don't sleep and you wake up and you're like, oh fuck, this is fucking horrible. Like, and then you're just like, but then you're awake, and then you take some minute and then smoke a couple bowls and then you get high and yeah. But I've been doing like dabs off the banger instead of my little G-Pen Connect because all my batteries died and I wasn't smart and didn't charge them. So my bad. How'd you use a butane? That's fucking awesome, man. I agree with Huz about Mr. Gandhi platforming. Where have I been? I streamed Monday and Tuesday, and then I was off yesterday because I was doing some moving and stuff. And then streaming today, and I'll stream tomorrow. The stream goes on. I got you. So it says representatives for Mr. Trump did not respond to requests for comment on Thursday. But the former president did release a statement characterizing his phone call with Mr. Raffensperger as perfect. His guess other investigations, including the one being conducted by New York's Attorney General Letitia James, as politically motivated. Fulton is the most populous county in Georgia and a Democratic stronghold, and Ms. Willis is a Democrat. This shit is funny though, dude. Like, I'm like, fucking go after the dude. It's so funny. Like I said, I don't know how much good it's gonna do in the long run, but you know. Let's see if they turn up. This is correct, Christopher the Hermit. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Yes, absolutely. Lucy, you're always welcome on here. Yeah, that dab did do me hella good. I'm high as fuck. Settle my stomach right up. Captain A. Jones, thank you so much for the raid with the party of 6. Nerdidity, what is happening? Thank you so much. If you guys haven't watched Captain Jones streams, they're very, very fun. Very chill dude. Smoke lots of weed. Talks about stonks. Living in the Bay Area. And playing Project Zomboid. We were just chilling, reading about some Atlanta DA that's going after Trump, which we collectively think is a pretty good thing, I think. I am a cannabis and politics streamer. But I love smoking cannabis, and I took 2 big old fat fucking rips off of my banger because my G-Pen battery died, and it's got me all off track right now because I'm fucking high as fuck. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, so Captain A. Jones, I've been really good. Just doing a lot of moving and kind of renovating a place I'm in a little bit. Might not stay in it very long. It's really small and I need a little bit more room so we can do these streams and stuff. So, fuck yeah. High as fuck, you say? I gotta get on your level. Yes, I'm high as fuck. I mean, as opposed to being high as shit or high as ass. Have you ever heard somebody say they're high as ass? I'm high as ass, bro. And is that a good or a bad thing? Like, how do you weight that? Is giraffe pussy. There's a head high and there's an ass high. Yes, yes. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need. That was a long ass article. Essentially, like, Raffensperger wasn't cooperating. Nobody's cooperating with the investigation, so they need the grand jury, a special grand jury, in order to get subpoenas to pull them in so they can actually do the investigations. They're calling it a racketeering case, possibly, it looks like. Racketeering case involving the 2020 election would require prosecutors to detail organized effort by Mr. Trump and his allies to influence and overturn that outcome. Dangerous territory, huh? Ass dough. Yeah, I don't know. I get the gist of it. You guys get the gist of it. That's from the New York Times. But basically, you know, how, like, what do you think what's the level of punishment do you think is going to happen to Trump versus what should happen to Trump, right? I get the gist of it. You know. Keep extra Kleenex and Jergens. You're gonna love it with Jergens. Keep setting them up, I'll keep knocking them down. Trump will maybe, if we're lucky, get a slap on the wrist. I wish he would never be allowed to run for office in the USA again. I agree, Captain A. Well, isn't there something about you can't run for office if you're a felon, can you? If any of these crimes are felonies, wouldn't that bar him at least for 7 years or some shit? You can? So you can run for office even if you can't vote? That's crazy. We should find an inmate and run them for president. Like maybe a weed activist or some shit.